Oh, Finley went to visit you. Okay.
Going live, we're live.
We're live.
It's girls' night.
I
Shadow
got
Kitty's
mugged.
here. Grumpy's here. Everybody's
Yay.
here.
Kitty.
Yay.
Hey, Grumpy.
Dun, 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 dun. Hi. I'm hungry.
Hello.
Just get that out of the way from the very beginning, so I get snippy. You know why? You know what I really want? I want some chicken gizzards. I haven't had chicken gizzards in a long time because I'm afraid they'll hurt my teeth. Sad face.
Hi, Donald.
Donut is here. Da, 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 da.
Thanks for popping by yesterday. That was fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you get a visit?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, I gotta visit.
It's been a weird week.
Yeah.
Yes. Happy Canada
thank
Day.
you, Kitty.
Yay.
I'm a popper.
Is that like y'all's Independence Day kind of thing?
Well, it's the day Canada was founded.
Gotcha. Okay. So
Yeah.
That's why I get mad when I hear people say Happy 4th of July. It's like, no. That's just a date on the calendar. It's Happy Independence Day, American Independence Day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me Happy 4th of July, because not everybody celebrates that one. Makes no fucking sense.
I don't celebrate either, so.
Not really me either, but I wish well people who do. Enjoy
Yeah, I
yourselves.
forgot it was Canada Day until like
Have fun with
what was it yesterday? I think someone told me it was Canada Day today. And then I forgot again until today when.
You mean you don't go out and throw like fireworks and parties and stuff?
Oh, everybody does that. I don't.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Maybe
used
if
to.
I had somewhere to go or my own vehicle or something, I probably might do it a bit more. But even then,
I used to, but then I stopped giving a shit. So.
All I know is it's the day before my landlord's birthday and my Uncle Frank's birthday. So.
Somebody's echoing.
Doorknob. Doorknob upvoted because they're cool and they have the air conditioning on, which gives them enough energy to push a button, barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Yeah, I don't go outside on days like this. Nope.
I've got the the dehumidifier runs when it runs.
Yeah.
And it only just shut off, but it's blowing air is pointed straight at me. And so I have to have my elbows covered and my wrist hurts. And all that kind of fun stuff because my joints don't like the cold. But my body is like, I'm like so sweaty.
I have your solution. I must send you a
Oh,
thing.
pretty.
They sell them at the dollar store.
Nice.
Dollar Tree, I think it is.
I have
Purple
one.
is your favorite color, yes?
Purple? Yes. I have a wooden one.
Yeah, but you don't want to tear that up. You want a cheap one that if it breaks, you don't feel bad.
Yeah.
That's why I have a bunch of these little
Well, I
plastic
don't use
$1.
them. I don't really use them anyway, so. But yeah, I don't want to mess it up. It's got sunflowers on it.
I don't know. Y'all always asking me, how do you deal with the heat? That's it right there.
Fan.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, I've got my brother fixed the missing screen problem I was having today, or at least mostly fixed it. So I'll be able to open up some windows sometimes and let the air blow through.
Mm-hmm.
so like I can have one of the windows here open and my bedroom window open and just let the air kind of go through the house at night.
Mm.
Because the wind's really good here. It's just I had no screens to keep the critters from coming in. Because I'm at ground level and we have rats. It is Newfoundland. Shipping and stuff. So there's lots of mice and rats here.
We got bats and raccoons and skunks and
Yep.
We have all the bad things and all the good things.
Yeah.
Balance out pretty good, except for the mosquitoes and the flies right now are just fucking ridiculous. The flies,
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never, it's like a freaking apocalypse, Amityville horror type
Yeah.
scenario. They're just everywhere.
the
Oh.
mosquitoes are wearing thigh highs and garter belts.
What?
Sorry, Rocky Horror. I just dressed up the mosquitoes like Tim Curry.
Oh.
I can just see a very large mosquito going, in just 7 days and 7 nights.
Oh my.
What
You
the
a
actual fuck?
man. Sorry.
8 U-Haul trucks of a horde, Grumpy. That's a, yeah, that's a lot. Wow.
Mm,
Wow.
hey.
I would take my hat off, but then I'd lose my headset. Y'all like my hat? It says I got to ride down
Very
Route
nice.
56 on my vacation.
Ah, okay.
I missed y'all last week, by the way.
I got immediately bit. Trying to get out of the burning house, I get immediately bit.
Oh, just
Nope.
one
Okay,
of the
we're gonna do that.
one time when you don't have a good start, like if you've got a really lousy start, I want you to try to go on fire and then walk into the trees the way you usually would, because like one time you did it and you turned around, I swear the trees put you out of fire.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay. I'll try that. There'll be lots of trying. It's not.
I mean, if you're gonna die, go out in a spectacular fashion, like burn out.
Yeah.
It's like that's when
Oh,
you
gross.
Yeah.
46 boxes of old rusted canned goods.
Oh
That's
my
one of the
gosh.
fears I have when my husband's parents die, because my in-law has this pantry out in the garage. It's just stuffed full of canned goods, and she buys more. Every time they're on a sale for a good price, she'll buy 10 or 20 or a flat or whatever, I guess.
And let me guess, she doesn't bring the old stuff to the front.
No, she doesn't even use the stuff that's in the garage. It's for just in case she runs out.
Oh my.
for
In the
the
middle.
apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just in case there's another depression or something.
Oh, it's coming. It's just not coming maybe next year or the year after.
She's not gonna make it that much
I don't
longer,
want
I don't think.
40-year-old canned goods though.
Right,
I know
gross.
how I'm gonna get through it. I'm very good at foraging.
Yeah. Like, what are you talking about? It's like doorknob doesn't even know me, thinking I leave the house.
Right?
Just 7
11-day staycation for Shadow Kitty. Yay. I had a great time on my trip.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Fully and completely
This is how I died.
by responsibilities. Pretty much high as fuck the entire time. And
Oh my.
I got to
Oh
shop at
my.
a legal dispensary.
Oh my.
And I got to go through a state
Uh,
where it's legal and I didn't have to feel like a criminal.
I'm on fire. I'm very much on fire. Okay, I got out of fire.
I don't think I've ever really been on a vacation.
I'm pretty sure this was my first one since I was a kid. Because, like, when you're a kid, all of them are vacations. But as an adult, this is the first one that felt like a vacation
No, we never
So,
went anywhere in the summer.
mostly because I was really spoiled the whole time we were gone, which was awesome. So awesome. My husband is a lucky man and behaved in such a way. I'm so appreciative.
Mhm. Awesome.
So, you want to hear my version of humor?
Your version of what?
Humor.
Oh, go. Yeah, please. I gotta turn my sound up or
Okay,
gotta get
so
closer
a
to the
chicken
mic.
goes into a library and goes up to the
Huh.
library, and the chicken says, "Book, book, book." So the librarian gave the chicken $3, and the chicken left. And he comes back the next day, gives back the books, and goes, "Book, book, book." Librarian gives him 3 more books. Chicken leaves. Comes back the next day, gives him back, and goes, "Book, book, book." And she's like, "How is this chicken reading so fast?" So she follows the chicken. The chicken goes out to a pond, and the chicken goes, "Book, book, book." And the frog in the pond goes, "Read it, read it, read it."
Oh my.
I didn't see that coming.
Read it. Read it.
Read it.
That's
Read
awesome.
it.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Way to go, Faye! Oh
I
my God, that
told you
was great.
to go.
Excellent delivery, my dear.
That's my sense of humor. Read it, read it, read it. You know the string joke, right?
The what?
String joke, right?
String joke. No.
Yeah. 3 pieces of string were traveling in the car, and they were having a good time, but they decided to stop at a bar. And the one string said, "Hold on, let me go get us some drinks." Goes into the bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve string here." String leaves. Second piece of string says, "I'll handle this." He slips the bartender a 20, asks for a couple of drinks because, they're going to sleep and drink in the car. And the bartender keeps the 20 and says, "We don't serve string here." Well, he's depressed. He goes out the car. Third piece of string says, "Yeah, bribery is never going to work. I've got this." So he pulls loose his end, ties himself in the middle, goes into the bar and says, "I'd like 3 beers." And the bartender says, "I keep telling you guys, we don't serve string here." He goes, "I'm afraid not."
Uh, Plump, plump.
Oh
Okay.
no. Oh, oh.
Oops.
Well, that's
Oops.
that's the end of my jokes. Sorry.
That
It's
was great.
okay. Uh, okay.
I have to gear up for the next religious holiday. I'd like to look up all the Jesus jokes and read them to my mother.
No,
That's a
I'm
good way
not.
to deal with it, I suppose.
Oh, it's fun. She laughs.
Yay.
Gesundheit. And
You
also
okay?
salud.
Thank you. I wasn't sure if I was done yet.
Oh,
What's,
yeah, it
I
did that in the
usually
car.
wait
And the
until
husband's like, wait, one more.
it's
I think he always sneezes in threes. I either sneeze once or 20 times. There's no in between.
Yeah.
I'm good for 5 in a row. So I always wait for the pause. Okay. Is the sneezing over? Okay.
As long as this right here has got that burning feeling, it's like, it's not over. No more bones. Bernie
they get?
nosy.
Yeah, they
What?
got
Maybe not.
That's a
A
good one.
a
A
lar
liar.
crook and a sex offender walked into the bar, and the bartender asked, "Well, you have."
you. Isn't
That's great.
He who shall not be named.
Can't believe I put that up. You said that word on my channel.
I
Uh,
have been enjoying the cognitive dissonance amongst the faithful over that individual. I've
No,
been
it's weird, isn't
enjoying
it?
it because I've never known. I mean, okay, talking about God and things with believers, I know people can be stubborn and stuff like that, and they've got their beliefs, but I thought that was rooted in like, they found their keys, so God came through. This person hasn't come through for anybody. Nobody. His
Right.
own family members know what he is, and it's just amazing. And I think I sent out like 25 different links the other night to people because I want someone to cover the missing CIA agents we have in the field. Because is that connected to Mar-a-Lago? Well, nobody's covering that. And I'm sitting there going, is that going to be the gotcha moment of the trial? You know I'm going to make the
no big
biggest
places
tub
are
of
covering it.
popcorn. I'm going to make the biggest tub of popcorn that day. And I'm going to get get like some Diet Pepsi and some popcorn. I might even like make a sugar, well, no sugar added apple cobbler type thing. I'm just gonna sit there and I'm gonna eat, drink, and giggle the whole fucking time.
Eat, drink, and be merry. It's party time.
There's some good
Ah.
law channels out there. I'm sure something's gonna cover something, even if they don't allow cameras in the courtroom. This is gonna be great with the pictures. Because the
Oh yeah.
last trial, they even gave him the cunty neck. I'm just sitting
Yeah,
there.
I did
Yep.
enjoy the pictures drawn by I thought it was like, oh, nicely done, whoever you are, I love you. Whoever the sketch artist was, it was just like, oh, that's fantastic. Look at his face. It looks just like him. Just as horrible.
They left in that discoloration on it too.
Yeah, we're in put all the splotchy places because he's always mad and his face is always like blotchy red. That's why he wears so much makeup.
I love it. And I've got such a crush on Jack Smith. Oh my goodness.
I'm just trying to figure out how much longer Trump's hair is going to hold out. I said his name. I'm sorry. Look what y'all did to me. Made me talk about him.
Well, I try not to name he who must not be named.
Yes, Lord Feltersnatch. Yes, he's desperately falling apart physically, and it's kind of fun to watch.
It is.
That's
There's
awful. Well, call me awful.
there's a bunch of people who are talking about maybe raising funds for the next attempt to go visit the Titanic. But there's also an airline who's doing like on the edge of space flights, and it's like, oh, but that's like $450,000. And we could raise enough money, we could really like. There's only like 2,000 billionaires in the world. We could get rid of them if we really put our backs into it.
I have to agree with you there. I'm a firm believer in planet Earth's going to sort itself out, and we're kind of insignificant. So,
I think the orcas are helping.
oh,
orcas
gonna
are
do.
helping.
Yeah, the orcas are helping. The
Well, they're attacking.
intense ocean pressures are helping. Um, the atmospheric conditions are helping. Because we're all a bunch of whiny asses, ain't we? It's so hot! Just wait, y'all. Just wait. Imagine how hot it's going to be for your grandchildren and your great grandchildren and your etc. Just
Well, they
saying.
say July and August is going to be much worse than this, especially
Oh
for
yeah.
you.
I'm already baking, so yeah. Yep.
Poor Canada is spontaneously combusting.
Yes, which is unnatural for them. Y'all say a prayer
I
for Nadine.
If the forest was like sentient, it would be like, stop fanning the flames. We're hot
Mm-hmm.
enough.
Yes, give us a break. Please go away. I saw a cartoon once with two mountains. And on one of the mountains, there's like people climbing up the mountain and talking or whatever. And the other mountain looks at that mountain and says, "Oh, dude, you got some of those weird bugs on you again." I was like, "That's so accurate."
It really is.
That's perfect. That's exactly how Mother Nature feels about us. Like, God, what are these little bugs on me? What the hell? What are they doing now?
I just think it's
Brush it off.
amazing the amount of hubris there is, because
Of course.
people
Because we're
talk about the overpopulation thing because we consume, consume, consume. And another person's like, oh, we can fit more people. And it's like, but we don't want that.
yeah.
Do you
No,
really want to? I mean, the highways are full as it is. You really
Uh,
want more?
I know I saw Shadow Kitty there for a little while, but I couldn't stay. I was watching Godless Granny's stream earlier. I don't know if y'all caught that or not, but she had some religious people on there trying to convince her that the devil is this and the trans is that and all this. And I was just like, that woman that was talking, you could hear it. It was all, she was absolutely terrified. Like, what the hell did I get myself into? And oh God, I'm sorry. And she's going to go home and pray tonight because she thinks God's going to be mad at her for even talking to us now. And it's like,
Good.
I just, it's so sad to me though, because that would have never worked on me. Somebody coming at me and telling me that my thinking was wrong. I had to figure that shit out for myself. It would have never worked out. I'd been like, fuck you and double down and God's real, and I would have done that. I'm just heads up, y'all, it doesn't work to tell people that they're wrong.
When I was a
They have to.
teenager, it was a lot less argumentative. I would just burst into laughter.
Yeah.
Because it
Oh, I
was
love Godless Granny. She is
like,
absolutely non-argumentative, but she had Jenny on there, and Jenny is a little abrasive. That's the word I'm looking for, because I like her, but she's abrasive, and
yeah.
she gets real upset sometimes, and she scared the shit out of that woman. I thought it was a thing of beauty, but I just felt so bad for the poor religious lady, because she was just like, oh my God, God knows exactly what I'm thinking, and if I even give any credence to anything these people say, he's gonna strike me down. I could just hear it. Her anxiety was like up here, and you could hear it. I felt so bad for her. It's like, you asked for this. What were you thinking? Go
That's
talk to
so
the Bible even tells you not to come and talk to people like us. Suffer not the whatever the fools, or don't even talk to those people because they're not worth your time. And here she is trying to debate with no debate skills and absolutely nothing but parroting points, and you could hear her just repeating what she's been taught. That's all it was. It was so sad. It was really sad. But hats off to Granny, because Godless Granny is the sweetest. I just love how she comes across with like, well, but what about this? And she's so nice about it. I just love her.
she's soft serve, and that's lovely.
Yeah, Jenny was holding it in, but I had to leave because I was like, I can't watch this woman suffer anymore. I just couldn't do it. And the
Well,
dude that was in there, he was like, I don't even know what to say. She's up there floundering and trying to keep it together, and he's down there going, I don't know what to say. Do I jump in? What? There's all these women talking, and now what do I do? And yeah, it was funny. It was funny, but it was painful all at the same time because
Well, I
I could
just
feel what was going
thought
on in her head about, oh, God's gonna get me. God's gonna get me for this. Oh my God. She wasn't even scared of the people. She was scared of
the
God's
words, the
God
thought.
can see. Yeah. Because when someone says something that makes sense and your cognitive dissonance kicks in, it's fucking horrifying because God can read your thoughts. Even if you accidentally give that a second thought, you're afraid. So yeah, it's
I
fucking
just,
horrifying to watch.
I just don't know how all the little loops go. And I understand that they teach the Bible in segments, like the segments that they like. It's not like they read the book from cover to cover and they're like,
Mm-mm.
"What do you think?"
No, that's not how they do it. They absolutely do just today's sermon is going to be about this, turning your Bibles to this, and somebody tells them what they're reading. Because most people pick up that book and go, I don't understand any of this because it's poorly written, especially the King James. Like it's so badly written with this pompous English. It's just so bad. Most lay people can't read it and understand what they're
What's
reading. So,
Really?
yeah.
I think it makes
Really?
sense.
Yeah, but you're an English major too, so you get the whole pompous English thing. Like
Oh,
that works for you. There's most people don't. Most regular, especially like here in Redneckville and stuff like that, where people's reading skills are at about a 6th or 7th grade level, they're not going to get it. So they have to go somewhere and be told what it means, and then they believe that because the preachers have this wonderful way of making it make sense, quote unquote.
me too, doorknob? Me too.
what? What do you say?
I've heard some people say that they've read the Bible cover to cover several times and still think it's all true and good. Those are the ones that scare me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's only
Yeah.
because they don't have a comprehension level to have gotten from this chapter to that chapter and realized this chapter said that and that chapter said the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my thinking. They've just got, it's so complex to read. And some of them, now, like, there's some really great translations, if you want to call them great translations, where they're broken down into, more normal, common English words. But then
But
you
even,
have to wonder, are we
even with the
sure that's what
common
that meant?
English version, like basically, the Bible says what? God is good, right?
No, it don't say that anywhere. Well, I mean, it says that, but it at no point does God himself, quote, proclaim himself good
No, but
that I can
the
remember. But
book itself says God is good.
yeah,
God made everything,
yeah,
and God gets the credit for everything.
yeah, basically,
And people are
that's what it
made in
boils
God's
down to.
image. All right. Now I get back in the day when like the gods were more human, like Hera and Zeus with their adultery and blah blah blah.
Yeah, making
Zeus.
little half God, half human babies with women on earth. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and the
That is,
jealousy and the anger and insecurity, and they had their own laws, like hospitality laws, which is almost parallel to like the whole Sodom and Gomorrah thing.
yeah.
But what I don't get is, okay, if people are made in God's image, then God is men and women and trans and a little bit gay.
Awesome.
And and assholes. 'Cause
Oh,
Gob is definitely an
yeah,
assholes.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. The one in that book is.
And I'm just sitting there going, okay, so God is a little bit of this, that, and the other thing. But they don't like all that. It's like, but you, you, and Abel was supposed to be the good boy that was God's favorite. So Cain killed him. So Cain was sent out to wander the world, but Cain also established one of the first cities, according to religious texts. And it's like, okay, um, doesn't sound like he's suffering for being a murderer of God's favorite person.
Right. But that's the whole point of the whole religion is you're not allowed to think for yourself. You're not allowed
No,
to take that text and think. You're supposed to just consume it, accept it, and move on.
Well, my thoughts is when they say that they've read it cover to cover. I think they haven't read everything. They've read bits and pieces in between, and then go, okay, well, I read the whole thing.
Well, I
No.
don't know, because in just about every church I've ever been in, there is a group or a class, if you want to call it that, where they are reading the Bible from beginning to end. But it's led by someone telling you, okay, we're going to read this many chapters of this book today, and this is what it means. Have y'all ever watched Junk Shop's Bible study?
Yeah.
Okay, it's the same thing, only the person leading it is spinning it into the positive
Yeah,
instead of just giving you what it
e-
really says.
exactly, and
Yeah.
that's
It's
like,
all about being
you
a
know,
sheep and being led. And when
yeah,
you think someone can read your mind who could literally drop a bolt of lightning out of the sky and knock you dead and then torture you forever after that, that's fucking horrifying
yeah,
to us little hairless apes, tailless monkeys that are just.
Occasionally, I get invited to like a women's Bible reading group, even though I don't belong to the church.
Mm-mm.
And they're like, "Oh, well, this way you'll know how to read the Bible." And it's like, I don't think you want me in that class.
you won't like how I read the Bible. I actually
Yeah, when
read
I
the
get invited
Bible.
now, I was like, honey, you don't want me at your church. I ask too many questions. And I
Yeah.
smile at them real big. They just don't know what to say to that.
I have a degree in English lit. You can't
Yeah.
hold up.
I ask uncomfortable questions.
It's like hand raised. Hello. That's fun though.
It is.
Really enjoyed reading Sir Gawain and the Green Knight.
I don't enjoy making people squirm as much as some folks do, but a little bit is okay. I try not to be heavy-handed with it.
Well, it's hard not to get like really excited about certain scenes in certain books.
Yeah. It's all about fear. They're scared because God could read their mind. That's what it boils down to me.
Yeah.
They were
I
talking about
just
the devil and stuff, and I was like, yeah, well, I was taught the devil cannot read your mind. He cannot place thoughts in your head. He can only tempt you externally, and those thoughts are your weak flesh, not resisting the temptation. So all these people who are saying, the devil is controlling trans people or the devil is controlling anything, yeah, that's not how it works, as far as
Well,
I'm
if that's the
concerned
case,
anyway.
isn't the devil doing it under God's authority? Because remember the story of Job?
Right. And he's
Not
not,
like the
and
devil
it's
carte
devil
blanche.
is not omniscient or omnipresent or any of that stuff. So how can he can only bother you one at a time?
yeah.
So that's kind of useless.
I think it's very interesting because in the Jewish religion, the only way to be in hell, whether you're living or dead, is to turn your back on God.
Okay.
So basically, the only reason why Satan is in hell is because he's pissed off at God and won't listen to him. Which reminds me of Lucifer, which is really funny.
Yeah, I love that show.
Yeah.
But I used to
Very.
get into the religious fan fiction stuff too, though. All the end time books, the Left Behind
Oh,
books and
jeez.
stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was so into that, and I read all of them. And what cracks me up the most is this Lord Feltersnatch person fits all the descriptions of their quote Antichrist. And it's just like y'all are slobbering all over this dude, just like the book said you would. So fuck off. you know.
What's Lord? What's the Lord thing? Did I miss something?
The
The
former guy, the former president,
Oh,
uh,
okay.
is
Oh,
literally the epitome of the description of the Antichrist in a lot of their fan fiction stuff.
oh yeah, I
The
know,
super
right?
charming that that everybody just thinks can do no wrong, and
I
he's gonna do
know.
everything good for us. And it's like, oh my God.
I
The
know.
book even says even the elite will be fooled, and I'm just like, okay, glad I'm
I,
not one of the elite anymore, because I figured it out long before y'all did.
my where I used to live, she had like at very first had thought that he was the Antichrist. And then all of a sudden he could do no wrong. And I'm just like, like, no matter how often I tried to point out the fact, and all of a sudden, like, Trudeau became the Antichrist, and I and I try to point out that fact that what happened for her to change her mind on this,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and it's like it's weirdest thing like possibly ever. This is Bro Tato now. I get to kill a lot of things.
Well, I tell you what,
Hopefully
that
I
cognitive
don't
dissonance
die.
thing is strong, because when you get there's a wall. There's like you've seen in the like in some of the banks, we got the big shield that comes up in front of the tellers and all when the bank's trying to be robbed or what have you.
Oh,
That's what
really?
happens in your brain when you believe that God can read your mind. And if you even give a moment's like a flickering of a doubt that, oh, he saw that. Oh no, and now I'm in trouble. So fucking scary. It's so fucking scary.
I
It
don't
just
know.
is.
I think I think they've got it wrong. I think they've got it wrong. Cause like I don't I don't see someone who's like, hey, um, like eating what is good for you, and you go, oh, okay, I believe you, and it's like, oh, God is all this, and it's like, if I were God, I'd be annoyed because it's like you're not even gonna question it. How do I know you actually believe me if you never questioned it? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, that bothers me.
I don't
Maybe,
know. They're
maybe
appealing
they're
to our
equating
fight or flight.
God to
That's
like
all I can guess.
more than a quick pick me girl, if you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
I really don't. I really like if that's the case, if that's their Lord, there is a supernatural being like that. Why follow that? Like that's ridiculous. I
Yeah,
prefer something to stand up and go, ask me anything. I'm good.
yeah. Well, I figure,
What? No, I have not been in a banquet in Rob.
uh, I figure in some universe, the idea of bending over and taking it must be kind of appealing for the rest of eternity. Because, like, from my understanding, they'd be in bliss of the
If
God
you are a
worship.
bonobo, yes.
Yeah, like
Because
I
if they've got a crack or a hole, they'll try to fill it. But anyway,
yeah. But yeah, like I just don't get why people want to go and just like worship somebody for the rest of their lives, like the rest of eternity. Not even their lives; it's the rest of eternity. You get the fun of worshiping Gob.
Because they never grow up. It's like the lady on that other program was saying. She goes, well, we need guidance. Everybody's got to have some kind of guidance from somewhere. Where do you get your guidance from? Why do you need guidance? Can't you think for yourself? Wait a minute. When did you not grow up at some point and say, hey, I have to make my own choices. I have to be responsible for what I'm doing. No, this is a way to abdicate that responsibility and say, "Oh well, my daddy told me to do this. Oh well, the bad guy made me do this." Or it's
Yeah.
just it's so fear-based. It's all if you boil the religion down into its sugar, it's fear,
Yeah.
and
That's
fear's
why I think
powerful when you're an animal.
so I think
We're just animals.
capitalism has done some damage because like after World War II and like the nuclear family became a thing. I mean, I was fortunate enough to grow up in a multi-generation household, but like I think when we moved away from that, we kind of like made this false equivalency to like power and freedom and being on your own and all that other stuff when we're social animals and we need people.
I'm sorry, doorknob has the rest of loving Jesus for eternity. How many times can you watch Jesus brushing his teeth in the morning with spooky bed hair?
I love that.
I haven't seen spooky bed hair in so long. I hope they're okay. I've not seen that person in
Yeah.
months, but I don't get around much anymore.
Yeah, I haven't seen Spooky in a long time. I hope they're doing well.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
But seriously, mm, it's like most animals when they're born, they're like either made of camo, or if you're a giraffe, you can like walk immediately, or all this other stuff. What do humans do when they first come out? They cry for help.
Larvae. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we equate that with weakness, like needing help. When we are social animals, we are supposed to help each other.
Oh my God. Robert X is here. I have to say hi. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
Hi,
Randy's
Robert.
held you up. Well, we're just going to have to whoop his little hiney.
Good to see you again.
Yes, it
Robert got
is.
mugged by
Randolph.
Randolph.
The time snatcher.
I love sending the occasional meme to Randolph. It makes me laugh. Because I never know the reaction I'm going to get.
Right?
There are some people you just really enjoy. Like, here's a brick that I threw into your pond. How's that going for you?
Well said, Grumpy. Long-haired hippie wearing a dress and sandals. And the sign said, long-haired freaky people need not
Not
apply.
apply.
It's just stupid. People can
Is a
do
meme.
whatever.
You heard it here first, folks. Randolph is a meme hoarder.
Yeah.
It's so true, but it's so funny. And it's so enjoyable.
And doorknob, are you sure you really mean that?
But it's true.
Apparently, it wasn't funny though. At least what I said.
What? What did I miss?
I said I asked doorknob if you really memed that.
Oh,
Oh!
sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's an audio problem, not a humor problem.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
thought you
it
said
was
memed.
definitely an audio thing.
Okay. Okay.
It didn't translate good through the headphones, apparently.
Apparently not.
I'm jealous though. My sister has the biggest bathtub in the world, and I want to be in it.
No.
Oh my gosh, y'all, I saw one at this guy's house. We stopped to visit one of my husband's friends, and they had a tri-lobed, like triangle shaped, but with rounded corners, bathtub, clawfoot with jets. It was huge. And I was just like,
Wow.
I I want. I want. It was magnificent. Never seen anything like that.
Nice.
I'd like that.
And he builds houses. I'm like, I'm dragging your ass to Texas. That's just all there is to it. You're gonna get yourself down here and build me a house because I like this one and I want that bathtub. But nobody could use it but me. It's mine.
I want to shave my head.
Do it.
The only reason why I haven't is I don't have the clippers.
Go to your nearest dollar store. They sell them cheap with the little plastic guards and everything.
Mm-hmm. They're like $25. I'm not doing that until September.
I'm sorry. In my head, that's cheap because the ones I got cost me a lot, but mine are fancy. So, that $25 is cheap for a pair of clippers. They're not going to last you forever, and try to get a Wall or an Oster brand.
Well, I've got to take Fia to the vet. I got to get my car squirter faucet thingy fixed.
No, doorknob. That's not how we do it.
I need an oil change, etc., etc., etc. Anytime soon, because I'd like to have enough money for gas.
Yeah, that's always a problem.
You did it?
What did you
did
do?
it, Mr. Shadow Kitty? What did you do?
Yay.
What you did and I missed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
shaved his head.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
And then
Sure
you
did.
shaped it into a heart.
Aw.
You
That was
sweet
so
thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing that as soon as I can.
Oh.
I'm wondering if Sarah has a pair.
Might.
It's always been an 18-up channel, honey. That's not new.
That's how you can tell he hasn't been around in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you forget who you was talking to, honey?
Wasn't here for the Gooch Grease commentary.
Oh, yeah. I should go back and relabel that one or something. Gooch Grease episode. But we did save that for the end just to make y'all watch.
Oh, my goodness. I can't handle this heat anymore.
I'm so sorry. I would send you a rain shower, but I don't have any. My red salvia plants have just baked. They're just crispy, poor little things. No amount of watering can save them at this point. It's time for them to die. It looks terrible. My cat grass has turned gold, and I got a wheat kernel off of one of them the other day. Like, oh, it's finally turned into actual wheat.
Oh, wow.
I'm sure the wildlife is suffering.
Doorknob head. It's so honest. That's what we love about you.
Yep.
Well, you're not wrong, doorknob head.
Right?
That practically.
Yeah, Robert Grumpy's safe here. He feels safe here, so he hangs out with us. That, and we have his woman up here. Taking her hostage. We've adopted the Ember. She is ours now. Had power.
I have so many scratches on my legs.
I got one on my arm. China got me. Trying to get out of the car.
All Miss Fiona.
Oh. China wanted out of the car real bad after her trip to the vet yesterday, and I was trying to carry her so she didn't jump. She was not having it. She's like, put me down, put me down. And she weighs about 30 pounds. She's a heavy girl. So yeah, she
Yeah.
made me bleed. It's like, bitch, baby, bleed. I saved your life and you let me bleed. What's up with that?
Mm.
I can't wait to take Fiona to the vet, though.
I gotta take Scooter next. He's got either something stuck in his nose or stuck in his mouth. Don't know
Oh.
what the hell's going on with him now, but yeah. These animals are costing me a fortune this year. Good night again.
No, only one. Amber, you
Mm.
rubbed off on me.
Oh, that was Faye. My bad.
Yep. Yep, that was Faye.
My tummy hurts. I'm hungry.
Oh.
Your tummy hurts. My living room smells like a forest fire.
Aw.
Ew.
And I haven't heard the firehouse go off as often lately, and I just don't believe it. Unless people are actually not setting their own houses on fire this year as much as they usually do.
Yeah,
Wow.
you never know. It could be that people aren't setting their houses on fire as much.
Does that mean all the dumbasses are dead? I doubt it.
Yeah. Oh my.
Or did they finally learn? Nah, they didn't learn.
Wifey's at a National Organization for Women convention in Washington, D.C. It's just you and your pussycat. That's awesome, Shadow Kitty. I hope you enjoy your peaceful
Nice.
evening.
Oh,
Nothing against Mrs. Kitty. That was not the intention of what I said. But I hope she's having a good time too.
I'm sure she is.
Hanging out with all them girls? Heck yeah. Girls' night rocks.
Somewhere in my house I have a now button. Haven't worn it since college, but
I hope Honey's bringing me something beefy.
Beepa.
I could totally go for some cow right now. Brr. I got to go to Indiana, but I did not get to see Artemis brain sample. I was
Aw.
not close enough. I was sad. I was like, I was
Yeah.
looking forward to an Artie hug. He's like, nah, they're all squishy. So are granny hugs, except for the
Yeah.
bony parts, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't use these. But yes, that would have been fun.
Oh well.
Or horrifying. I'm not sure which. I was a little scared if I got him and my husband in the same room together, they would talk forever.
oh, I
Because
have no doubt.
they have stuff in common. And it was either going to go really good or really bad because I know that their politics are different. And so as long as they kept polite conversation going, it would have been great. They could have been great buddies. But if one of them brought up any kind of politics, it was going to go bad.
Yeah.
It was probably for the best that we didn't get to face-to-face
Yeah.
type thing.
Probably would have been fine.
Probably so. Artie's cool. So is Doc. So it probably would have been just fine.
Doc.
Oh, they would have been too busy talking about guitars in Indiana. So they have that in common.
Did you know that Indiana invented sunlight? Yeah. Indiana is the first to have water. Yeah.
Right.
Indiana invented music. Yeah. Indiana is where all the cool people are. Yeah. Anytime I meet someone from Indiana, they're just like, we invented books. No, you didn't.
I spent most of my time up there living 50 years ago, listening to people tell all the stuff they did in high school, watching my husband beam like a heavenly light, being around these people that he's known forever. And there was this one guy we went to visit, and Doc had to really like seek him out. We found his mom is what we did. We went to visit her, and got his phone number from the mom, and we went, and he opened that door, and that man's face lit up. Like, I've never seen that on an adult. I see it in the
Uh,
kids at Christmas or when they walk in a toy, and they just light up like, oh
so good
my
to
God. And
see you.
I watched this man get just yanked forcibly down memory lane. It was beautiful. And
Aw,
he and my husband had the best conversation. It was so much fun. And every time he would lose a word, because you know how we lose
yeah.
our words sometimes, he would immediately turn around and point at his wife like this. Go, like, give me the word. Give me the word. What's the word I need? Like, read my mind right now.
Oh my goodness.
It was so
Aw,
funny. And she's looking at him going, honey, I'm sorry, I got nothing. You know?
yeah, I got nothing for you yet.
But
Mm.
it's just his gut reaction to go straight to the wife. What am I thinking? You know? Like, what am I trying to say? Help me out here. It was beautiful. And they
I
had this
think
dog that was a Jack Russell Terrier. I've always wanted to meet a Jack Russell Terrier. I've never actually got to
Aw,
meet one before. And it they had crated her when we came in, and she was just screaming, crying, let me out, let me out, let me out. And I was like, you can let her out. I'm not afraid of a dog. I'm a dog person. He's like, no, you don't understand. She's crazy. She's really crazy. I was like, I have 3 or 4 Chihuahuas at my house. They're all crazy. I do crazy. I get that too. And he goes, no, she's going to climb you and she's going to lick you. I was like, that's fine. Let her out. Oh my God. This dog went completely apeshit. Never.
aw,
And I took it. I took it because
yeah,
I love it. She was just loving on me. That's all. She had to see what my
yeah,
boundaries were, and I just like, I ain't got none. Come on, give it to me.
yeah.
Licking my ears, my face, and going. I was sitting on a sofa, a love seat. Doc was sitting next to me, and she's like running circles around me, and then she'd go and run circles around him and lick, 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 and he's over there going, "Oh my God, I want to kill this dog because he's not as tolerant of such things
Yeah,
as I am." He finally gets up and moves over to a different chair, and the
Hi,
dog's like,
Purple.
"Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, hey, Purple, nice
hi,
to see you."
Purple.
hello,
And so
Purple.
this dog continues to just run laps around me and climb me, and she kept getting hung up. I had a zipper on the front of my shirt. She kept getting hung up in the little latch thingy, and I was just like, "Oh, honey, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay." And they're looking at me in horror, like, I can't believe my dog is bothering this person, and I'm just grinning ear to ear because it's dog love. What is there not to love?
Yeah,
I've heard they were crazy. There's not much you can do about it.
yeah,
And she was not stupid. She knew that I was willing to take it. Because as soon as Doc got up and moved, she quit trying to do that to him.
yeah.
So I'm sitting there going, "Come on, come here. Oh, you're so cute." And I'm scratching her back. So, yeah, dogs know.
I love
She was
that.
really great. Her name was Millie, and she was the cutest thing. I want to make a video because I saw some of the best signage. Oh my God, I have to. Oh, we're running out of time. Uh, I'll just have
Um,
to wait for the video. I got some of the best signage going through Missouri, and
oh,
there was one
yeah,
in Indiana. And
yeah, it's
Missouri is
given.
fucking weird. I'm so glad you don't have to come live down here now. You know what?
Yeah,
Because Missouri is fucking weird, and it's weird.
it is
10-foot
So
very well.
cross.
cute.
Buddy,
Huh?
can't have you on my. Thank you.
Thank you, Purple. You like my hat? I got to drive down Route 66 on my vacation. Um, I was over the moon. I was way happier about that than I even thought I would be. I got to do a couple things on this trip that was bucket list check.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I don't often get to check the bucket list because I got some high expectations in my future, but that worked out. The most northern southern state. Yeah,
Honey, you can't
I
have.
have to agree with you there. Driving through
Hmm.
that state and not feeling like a criminal as I smoke my little doobie going down the road. It was lovely.
That's a riot.
And I got to shop in an actual dispensary with like, oh, and I guess the thing on my bucket list was I want to buy a pack of joints. Walk in a store like I buy a pack of cigarettes and buy a pack of joints. And I was able to do that. And it was like, what? That's cool as
Oh, that's funny.
yeah.
Um,
That pack lasted me a whole week, man.
yeah.
It was great.
No.
Mm, I'm not
Can
aware.
we stick around for just a few
Okay.
minutes?
Yeah.
Sure.
because I'm. For any of you that don't know, Josiah and I broke up. This
I'm sorry.
things
I
have
know
been
this was
really
going to be
hard.
hard.
Beyond hard.
And yeah. So
Very sad.
we're still friends. It wasn't, for the lack of love in that. So it's just with everything that happened,
Logistics are a bitch.
it's just seems too hopeless. And yeah, so just so you guys know,
The cat is out of the bag.
I'm sorry.
that the bird flew.
Oh.
Better. It's better to let it loose.
Like I said, it's got nothing to do with the lack of love or anything. It just become a hopeless situation.
Yes, and no one is allowed to go and harass the pheasant over any of it. We will
No,
find you and get
no,
you if you do that.
that would make me
That would hurt her.
that
We
that
don't
would be
hurt
the
her.
that would be the thing
Her.
that would make me not want to be friends with you.
Right.
And like he's a good people, and
Oh, bad. Big hug for
life
me.
life sucks, and yeah, I fell harder than I should have, and I should have known that I shouldn't have fallen so hard for a long distance relationship. But I did, and it's the way things are, and yeah. So just so you guys know, if it seems really awkward, if he comes by stream for a bit, or if I don't call him honey, that's why.
I'll be nice, I promise.
Thank you. I appreciate it, because like I said, it's not. It's it's not anything that you know can change. We're neither one of us are in a situation that like there just doesn't seem to be any hope out there for that. I'm sorry to have brought this downer into the stream. It's just
No,
Don't
that's why we're here.
apologize.
That is why we're here for you. We love you. And we're here, all of us, in the stream, in the side chat, and everybody who
You're
knows you loves you.
I know it.
You'll be
Also,
okay.
just so you know, tomorrow morning I'll be streaming again with my friend from Calgary that I knew his family's giving him a morning off. His so we get to kill zombies together,
yeah.
and I get to get out some frustrations and stuff. So like I said, it's yeah. Okay.
Hey, we're all here for you, honey.
Okay.
That means go and watch her streams, y'all. Because she's funny. She's funny as hell.
Sorry,
Even
I
if all
can't.
she's doing is killing zombies.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah.
trusting us and sharing with us. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I know. It's
It's like having stuck in your throat. I know. It's okay. Take a deep breath. We're going to say goodnight to everybody, and we're going to go
Okay.
take care of Nadine in the back
Good night,
seat.
everybody. Love you.
Love y'all.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.